Hey, old new gaming here, and as you can see, we are in the biggest update of World of Tanks Blitz, which you know already about it. I'm pretty sure the Reforged update, or how they call it. I know, I'm kind late to the party, but I decided to do a video myself and share with you my opinion about this update because there are many things in the update that many of you don't like already. Now, before we are going to talk about the update, many of you already know that this is not the final version of the beta test. It's just the first iteration of testing. So many things maybe they are going to change or not. We hope so that they are going to change some things that we have right now because I see that many people of the community don't like them as well as myself. So let's get more deep in details to share with you my honest opinion about this update. So first of all, we don't have a tech tree anymore into the game. They introduced this kind of a new system which is called sets that split your old tech tree from World of Tanks we used to love and split that in many different type of sets. You can see that already on the bottom screen that the tech tree we used to have it's not in the game anymore. Every single tanks over here have a different set with a different background and soundtrack. That's the only thing I found this to be good. So first of all, how you get into the old tech tree, let's say it like that. You go up and you press the second button from the left, and this is your tech tree. When I first logged into the game and I pressed this tab, I was like, what is going on over here? Like, I was like in some kind of Netflix and looking for a movie or something, because if you look over here, there it's different. That's the first thing I want to say. It's very different. For me at the beginning was very confusing. I didn't know exactly how to search, for example, for ice 4 line, ice 7. I didn't know how to find them very fast at the beginning. Now, if you are new and you join the beta test, this is going to be very disturbing for you because you are not going to understand nothing from this. First of all, we have sets. I told you that already. Every single set have different tanks in it. For example, if we are going to choose the red fist, which of course is going to have KV2 in it, we are going to have different tanks in here. For example, we have T28, which was a tier 4 tech 3 tank we used to have in World of Tanks Blitz, but here it's a collectible. Anyway, if you don't have gold, the only tanks you can play over here are KV1, KV2, and that's it. You have only 2 tanks that you can choose from. So all these sets have only 2 tanks that you can play for free, let's say. I7, it's a reward clan tank that you can get from your clan, and the other one are just collectible tanks. You cannot take them only if you have them already in your garage or if you buy them for gold. So that is going to be one of the sets, and every single set over here it's different. The only thing that they give us to help you is this search button on the right top corner. You press that. For example, if you are going to choose E100, we are going to have in the first sets. Also, Yak Panzer is here. Yeah, it's rated on the corner if you can pay attention. Going to begin with tier 6 from the old game to tier 10. Now I know we don't have tier 10 here anymore. The highest tier you can have is tier 7. That is going to be E100 in our case. And the lower tank here, it's a tier 3, which is VK3601H. So that's going to be tier 6 in the game. It's tier 3 here, so it's different. They remove many tanks. I mean, they don't remove the tanks, but they make the tech tree much simple, let's say. I personally don't like it. I mean, I prefer the old Tech 3. Was simple, was easy to understand. You just press on one tab, searching what nation you want to pick, and go for the line you want to choose. Now, the only thing I like about this is that you have different background. I told you different background sounds for every single sets. It's making them more, let's say, diverse and interesting, but that's the only thing I found it about this. Also, the update, it's including a new line. For example, we have the Dream Team line, which includes some new tanks we don't have in World of Tanks Blitz. Another thing that I find it very pay to win and annoying in that it's that if you want to unlock a new set, you need a different type of currency, which are keys. To get these keys, I find these only two ways. One of them is to buy them from the shop, and the other one is completing the battle pass. But only the premium part is going to give you more keys. For example, here. If you know other ways, which I didn't find it yet, you can let me know in the comment section below. Another thing that they need to change is that if you want to go into the training rooms, you need at least another additional player so you can start the battle. Before in World of Tanks Blitz, you just create a room, get ready, and start and test it by yourself. You don't need someone else to help you to start the room. I hope they are going to change and put it in the way it was before. And also, I want to remind to you that the profile status are changed a lot. I mean, they're more simple. You don't have your win rate and average damage anymore over here, but uh, from the official live stream, they told us that they are going to bring them back, so don't worry about that. Back in our garage and talk about the second thing that we don't like about this update. And yes, you can see them already in my garage. Is this big guy over here, which is one of the 7 commanders you can take on your tank. Now these commanders are going to replace the old skill system that we have in WoT Blitz, and for me that was fine. I mean, you have some skills, they are not going to give you so much advantage from a new player, but here, oh boy, these commanders need to get a nerf. That's my opinion. I mean, I don't have the highest level on them already, but I found them very powerful. Duncan, for example, it's very, very powerful. It's going to give you more DPM. It's going to give you better rate of fire. And if you use this on, for example, an object 140, and I test that already, you are going to receive better DPM than usual, and this is without the equipment that we are going to talk about in a second. They want to try something new. I just checked the latest video from the official YouTube page of World of Tanks Blitz, and they were saying that they want to change the old crew system because it was very hard for new players to compete with the veterans. And I was like, what's the difference with commanders and the old crew system? It's not going to be the same. And they were saying that the difference between newbies and veterans, it's no longer to have that big gap between them. I never find that a problem in World of Tanks. Very rarely someone told me, man, you have all the crew skills, that's why you are better. No, that never happened to me, and I played this game for like 10 years. What I don't like about this as well is that you can increase the experience on your commander with a new currency that can be buy with gold. I mean, If you want to get better, you just invest in gold, you invest in money, of course. Get TTC books, max your level to 20, and you're going to get better than others players from the battle. The only way I can see this working is to nerf them. They need to nerf the commanders, or I don't know. They need to nerf them. That's for sure. I don't like it. There are two things I don't like: the sets and the commanders. This looks very similar with. I don't know how many of you know about Project Cold War. It's a new wargaming tank game. It's exactly like that one. That game, it's with commanders. Every single tank have different abilities that you can use, and it's going in that direction. Also, another thing that they change, it's the way you upgrade your tank. Added some new equipment, for example the power drink or the combat control unit. This one is not new, but they change the advantage that it's going to give you, and in every single one of these it's going to give you more DPM. I mean they are making the game faster, that's for sure. Mediums and light tanks are going to get better. We have consumables, that you know this already. We don't have provision anymore, by the way. That's no more. Another thing is that AP and high explosive shells are now endless. I mean, you don't need to buy them anymore. You are going to receive as many as you want. The only one you need to buy are the premium shell, and of course in our case is hit. And these are the only one you need to buy. So somehow, by the way, we don't have experience anymore in the game. We only have credits, and to unlock the tanks, you need to make levels on the specific sets. Okay, so we talk about some difference they did with our game. I don't think we need to jump in other tabs shops. You know how they looks already. I'm going to share you just my opinion. And to be honest with you, I don't quite like it. I mean, if they, I'm sure they are not going to change anything. I'm sure the game is going to be the same, and they are going to release it in this way. Now, the game is not going to die, that's for sure, because they have a lot of player base. Many players are going to leave the game, maybe, and many are going to stay, but that depends of you. I'm personally doing content with this game. I'm going to keep testing it to show you how it's going, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about this, and I hope I'm going to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave me a subscribe, and see ya.